Did you know that there are nearly as many Jamaicans living outside of Jamaica as there are in the country? And yet, despite their talent, wealth, and global influence, their power remains hidden, ignored, and vastly underutilized. Why? Why does Jamaica pay lip service to its diaspora but fail to embrace its full strength? Today, we are pulling back the curtain on the untapped potential of global Jamaicans and why the country's future may depend on them more than ever before. The truth many don't talk about. Picture this: a Jamaican doctor in Canada pioneering life-saving treatments, a software engineer in Silicon Valley shaping the future of technology, a CEO in London running a multi-million-dollar company, and yet none of them have any meaningful way to connect their expertise, investments, and influence back to the land they love. This isn't just an oversight, it's a crisis of wasted potential. Jamaicans abroad have amassed vast economic power. Studies show that over 85% of Caribbean diaspora members want to invest back home. But here's the shocker: only 13% actually do. That's a 72% gap, representing billions of dollars, thousands of jobs, and countless missed opportunities for national development. Why? Because the system isn't designed for them to contribute meaningfully. Instead, the government gives them awards, sings their praises, then leaves them without pathways to truly engage. A nation with strong remittance inflows every year. Jamaicans abroad send billions of dollars in remittances, funds that directly sustain families, pay school fees, and support small businesses. Then Finance and the Public Service Minister, Dr. Nigel Clark, said that remittances jumped approximately $500 million to $2.9 billion in 2020, which helped to cushion the loss of $2.5 billion in foreign exchange earnings from tourism during the COVID-19 pandemic. He also said that remittance inflows increased in 2021, exceeding $3.3 billion. But here's where it gets heartbreaking. Beyond these cash transfers, there's no real infrastructure to harness their broader influence. No structured investment vehicles, no incentive programs, no genuine integration into national planning. This is shameful. And yet, despite the limitations, Jamaicans abroad don't stop giving. They support schools, donate to hospitals, sponsor scholarships, often with little to no recognition. They've never stopped caring about Jamaica. But the question is, has Jamaica truly cared about them? The power they hold. If only Jamaica would listen. Let's break it down. The Jamaican diaspora is one of the most educated and professionally successful groups of immigrants in the world. More than 50% of Jamaicans in the US have higher education qualifications. In Canada, they boast higher employment rates than the national average. In the UK, Jamaican professionals dominate fields like healthcare, law, and finance. Imagine what could happen if Jamaica tapped into this intellectual goldmine. Imagine mentorship programs connecting diaspora professionals to young Jamaican entrepreneurs. Imagine knowledge transfer initiatives where top scientists and engineers contribute to national projects. The solutions are obvious, but the will to implement them, that's where the problem lies. There are too many grand speeches and promises across all political administrations and little or no concrete action. The barriers keeping them out. If Jamaicans abroad want to help, what's stopping them? It's not just bureaucracy, it's something deeper: trust. Many Jamaicans in the diaspora don't trust the system back home. And can you blame them? Business hurdles, lack of prompt responses to queries, and security costs make investing in Jamaica feel like a gamble rather than a sound decision. Take this in. When surveyed, diaspora members listed corruption 16%, crime 13%, distrust of local business partners 13%, and economic instability 11% as their top concerns. These numbers tell a painful truth. Jamaicans abroad want to invest, but they fear losing their hard-earned money. They fear government inefficiency. They fear that their efforts will amount to nothing. Notably, the Andrew Holness administration has significantly reduced Jamaica's public debt, signaling stronger fiscal management. The state of the economy is perhaps the best since independence in 1962. Additionally, last year saw a substantial decline in murders. In fact, according to police reports, February 2025 recorded the lowest crime rate in a single month, with just 47 homicides, the lowest figure since the year 2000. Beyond the concerns highlighted, many feel disconnected, not just physically, but culturally. The second and third generations of Jamaicans abroad don't always feel the same deep ties to the island as their parents or grandparents did. And why would they? There are few structured efforts to keep them connected. Jamaica loves to embrace its diaspora during special occasions, such as special celebrations, Diaspora Conference, Reggae Month, and Independence Day. But beyond that, silence. The emotional and cultural disconnect grows larger every year, leaving younger generations seeing Jamaica as a distant place rather than a home they can impact. Grace Kennedy Group runs an initiative called the Birthright Program, designed to reconnect third and fourth generation Jamaicans across the diaspora by offering them internship opportunities in Jamaica. But why stop there? Why shouldn't the government collaborate with this century-old company to expand the program, allowing even more young Jamaicans abroad to experience and contribute to their heritage? High commendations to the private sector companies already backing this valuable initiative. So, what needs to change? First, Jamaica must shift its mindset. The diaspora isn't just a sentimental attachment, it's a strategic powerhouse. The country needs structured engagement initiatives, not just symbolic gestures. That means creating secure, transparent investment platforms, establishing dedicated mentorship and knowledge-sharing networks, implementing policies that encourage entrepreneurship among returning Jamaicans, recognizing second and third generation diaspora members as vital stakeholders, not just visitors. It also means addressing security concerns, cutting red tape, and proving, through actions, not words, that Jamaica values its global citizens. The future is in their hands and ours. Think about it. The world's biggest companies, nations, and institutions thrive on networking and global connections. Jamaica has something invaluable: a global network of accomplished, talented, and influential people who already have a deep love for their country. The key is simple: unlock the door and let them in. Jamaica's growth doesn't just depend on what happens within its borders. It depends on its global reach, on the power of its people, no matter where they live. The diaspora isn't a separate entity, it's an extension of Jamaica itself. And until that truth is fully embraced, the country will never achieve its full potential. 4 bonus facts you may not know about the diaspora. Number 1. Economic powerhouse. If the Jamaican diaspora were a country, its combined income would rival the GDP of some small nations. Number 2. Silent investors. Jamaicans abroad invest heavily in real estate, often purchasing properties for retirement, but most of these homes remain empty for years. Number 3. Health heroes. Over 9% of Jamaicans in Canada work in healthcare, meaning the diaspora plays a key role in global health services. Number 4. A regional force. The Caribbean diaspora in North America alone numbers over 18 million, giving the region an economic and political influence far beyond its size. Jamaica has the people. It has the talent. It has the love of a global community, willing to give, willing to build, and willing to invest. But time is running out. If we don't engage the diaspora in real, meaningful ways, we will lose generations of untapped potential. The only question left is, when will Jamaica stop ignoring them and start embracing them? Let's start the conversation. What do you think needs to change for the Jamaican diaspora to truly have an impact? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you believe in the power of global Jamaicans, share this video. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to our channel, Impacting Jamaica Today.